Ah, you think I was made of money or something?
Oh, not exactly, love. You'd look more attractive if you were. And anyway, you don't exactly have to be rolling it to lend us a fiver till payday, now do you?
You know, to look at us two, you think you were the one with the money in the bank.
Oh, well, that's because I spent a bob or two on clothes, that's all. Have you been working in a meat market or something?
If you don't want it, I'll take it back.
You know, you're turning into a miser, Fairclough.
Don't talk, Daft.
Oh, whatever happened to that fella that used to give a girl a good time? I can hear it now. It all comes back to me. When you're with Fairclough, you're with the very best. All you have to do is ask. Whatever happened to him?
You're looking at him. What do you want, proof or something?
Yeah, that's it. I want proof. Take us out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight, before you've time to skip the country. And I don't want Jackson's chippy. I want the very best. Unless, of course, you forgot now.
Of course I haven't forgotten now. I'll pick you up at 8 o'clock.
All right. I'll be ready for you. Do you know, I thought you'd never ask.
Well, what did I say? What did you say? I'll take my coat off and leave it over the back of the chair. That's what you said. It's not a working men's club, you know.
Listen, I've been in this place when it's been worse than any working men's club.
I shouldn't boast about it, love. You're liable to get this bag wrapped round your head. Well, well. Good evening, good evening, good evening. And may I say what a very great pleasure it is to welcome such distinguished guests to our humble palace of entertainment.
Thank you.
Where's Ken Barlow?
He couldn't come.
Oh, what a shame. Who have you brought?
Elsie.
Well, well, well. How nice to see you.
Yes, it must be. I hear you still singing.
Oh, yeah, carrying out the odd croak, you know.
It's marvellous how they carry on, isn't it? Ella Fitzgerald, Alice Faye.
Yeah, makes you wonder how they can keep going, doesn't it? Mind you, I'm here and Lena Zapparoni myself. Anyway, what have you got to lose as hard if you paid for tickets? Ah, well, seeing as you've come, I'm going to sing your song.
What's this about you not paying for the tickets?
Well, I wanted to, didn't I, Ray?
Did Yeckers like? You snatched a flipping hand off.
Well, what we having? Lime juice and soda or just soda?
Shut up, she's singing my song.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on? And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You ought to know, well, haven't I told you so?
Do you run to another drink or do I have to start buying my own?
Oh, when you're ready, Jack.
It must have been a terrible disappointment to you when you found out the booze wasn't free.
Hey, do you want a drink or a flipping good idea?
Oh, I bet you don't give those away for now either.
No, sir. What's your pleasure?
Pint and a gin and tonic.
It must be a great disappointment to you.
Oh, you'll go far, you will.
What's that about?
Nothing a fella would understand. Go back to sleep,
I
love.
wasn't asleep. Listening to the music.
What music?
Are you jealous?
Oh, you are shrewd, you are. You know, there's nothing I'd like better than to work for you. For insults and peanuts. Mind you, she deserves it.
You know, if you'd have worked your cards right, you could have married me.
Oh, you don't begrudge me one little stroke of luck, do you? What's he puffing at?
This is impending fatherhood. It's got to have some effect.
Who's that fella Rita's with?
Oh, he's now like you. He smiles when he's paid.
Definitely showbiz.
Oh, definitely. It's either Lou Grade or Dennis Healy.
Both of them dealing dreams.
That's what I mean.
Ah.
Give over, she's coming. Stop it.
Oh, they're rubbing noses. Eskimos do it on streets.
On iceberg.
On icebergs. Well, 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 are we all enjoying our little selves?
I haven't had an evening like this for years, I'm happy to say.
Well, don't worry, love. It can only get worse. Len, don't dash off, will you? I want to word with you later, okay?
That's lovely. Right, love. You grab him while you can. He's ready for anything tonight.
So I see.
See that, Ray? Even at my age, the two of them fighting over me to see who gets me.
You know, he's dead right, you know. If I win, she has him.
Yep.
Mine, it looks like.
Well,
as far as I can make out, they're all same. How did you manage to get landed with 3, though? I mean, that's asking for trouble.
Any fool can do it. You just have to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Doesn't mean to say because you pick wrong the first time, you're going to pick right the second or the third or the fourth for that matter. No, we just go gaily on. This is it, the great love of my life. This time it's forever. And a month later, you're scratching each other's eyes out.
It must be a kind of craving for company, and when you've got it, you don't want it.
Ah, it's something like that. You know, we think it's fellas we want. Do you know what my idea of paradise is? With feet in a bowl of warm water, a good whodunit and a pound of chocolate marshmallows.
Hey, shall I tell her what paradise is for you?
Don't bother. It's same as hers, only with peppermint cream.
I can't tell you again. It's not only the chance of a good job, it's a chance of holiday I haven't had since God knows when.
You're going off to Torquay singing for a month?
Right.
With Loverboy?
He's an agent. All he's interested in is rotten 10%.
And I'm interested in my flaming business. And I have first call in her, so I say no.
Well, I'm going.
All right, then go. But don't expect a job when you get back. And you better take your bits and pieces with you because they're going to be on the street when you get back. Go on, take a poke at me.
Will you get a doctor, somebody? Give him a bit of air. It's not a flipping sideshow, you know.
What happened? Was there a fight? No, but when there is, we'll sell you tickets.
Len,
how is he?
Len, love.
Are you with us, mate?
Hey, yeah. Come on.
Oh, look at the mess. There's blood all over the place.
Well, I think we should send for a doctor.
No, it's
Sit
all
down.
right. Don't fuss.
Just sit down.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, but no quacks, eh?
What about your head, love?
I'll just get a plaster, will
No, get him a glass of brandy
Why, do you
first,
think
quick,
that's
love.
wise?
A glass of brandy, right away. Come on, love. Don't waste time. Come on, thank you very
he'll
much.
be all right.
Now, get that
It's
down with you.
tough, eh? What a thing to happen, though.
Hey, give us a lift to the gents.
Now, do you think you should try and walk? Len?
Leave him
Silly.
be, will you? Can you make it?
Well,
Don't give me any of funny looks, madam.
talk about hard face. She can't even say she's sorry.
Well, of course I'm sorry. You don't think I'm glad he's hurt himself?
Hurt himself? You pushed him. You're responsible for that
For an
lot.
accident, he slipped off stool.
He never slipped. I saw you pushed him. I saw you.
Hey, come on, Elsie. I mean, look at the size of her. How could she have pushed Len over?
Look, I saw it. He was off balance. He wasn't expecting it. She went at him like a flaming
You
fury.
were sat halfway across the room. You couldn't see anything in this light. Now, stop slinging your accusations. If there's any problem, it's between me and Len.
Look,
All right,
look,
look,
listen. Let's just see if we can get a coffee until he's fit.
Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Wonderful.
I'm all right. Stop fussing now, eh?
Len, how's the cut feeling?
Why, it stopped bleeding, love, but I think I might have only lost a couple of gallons.
Joking, Matty. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I reckon that gash needs a couple of stitches at least.
Stitches? What stitches?
Oh, it's all right. I've got very good healing flesh. I don't need any embroidery.
I'll go and organise a taxi.
Yeah, good idea. Oh, you'll be right as rain after a good night's sleep, won't you, Len?
Yeah, will, yeah.
Oh, look, Len, I think Ray's right. It's a job for a doctor.
Oh, it's all right. Stop fussing, eh? Let me just sit here quiet until the taxi comes. Then we'll all go home, eh?
I'll make him a nice cup of tea, plenty of sugar.
Oh, just let me get to bed, eh? I'll be a lot better when you lot have buzzed off.
Hey, what's up? I saw a taxi going, all lights on and doors were opened. Has there been an accident,
Summer
Len?
and out, love. He'll live.
What's happened?
Oh, well, for a blow-by-blow account, ask your mate Rita.
Hey?
Oh, Elsie.
Well, it was her fault.
What were?
Look, will you stop nattering? My head's splitting anyway.
Look, love, you get him upstairs. Give us a shout when he's in bed and I'll bring him a hot drink up.
There's some aspirin somewhere in that top left-hand...
Yeah, all right, I'll get him. I'll get him.
Leave it on the kitchen.
Will somebody put me out of my misery and tell me what happened?
Well, Len took me out to the Gatsby for
Come as soon as I could. How is he?
Oh, well, would you believe it? She's found her conscience at last.
Is there a doctor or what? Rita, you'll tell me what happened.
Len took me out for an enjoyable evening at the Gatsby. Madam here objected, so she thumped him, that's all.
You liar. It were an accident. I never meant to hurt him. And anyway, that
You do
certainly
admit
wasn't the
that you
reason.
landed in one, though.
All I admit is I lost my temper. But don't flatter yourself it was on your account. I've better things to worry about.
Oh, for sure.
I'll take these.
Thanks, love. How is he?
He's not so good. Sorry.
Look, instead of you two bawling at each other like a pair of fishwives, hadn't you better sort out who's going to take care of him?
Hey?
What are you talking about?
Well, if Ray says he's not so good, he's not so good. So somebody's going to have to keep an eye on him.
Well, nothing surer.
What the heck's the thing you're doing?
It's an ancient voodoo custom. It's called making tea.
Oh, get back to bed and I'll bring that up.
Look, haven't you got any work to go to?
How are you feeling this morning?
So.
Well, how's the head?
It's still on me flipping shoulders.
Oh, look, I'm sick of this messing about. Go on, get up to bed. I'll make some toast and a pot of tea and I'll bring it up to you. And after that, I'll phone the doctor.
I said no.
Did you hear what I said? Get back to bed. It's the best place for you in that condition. Go on. Flaming fellas. Hello? Service separates. Elsie Howard. Well, hello. And what can I do for you?
What's up with it? Well, nothing. It's just that when I got home, I started thinking that, well, perhaps I should have had the green one instead. You had a green one on the rail.
Yeah, behind you. You want to swap it for the green one?
Well, I think so, yes, if that's all right. That's not been worn. Perhaps I'd better try this one on.
It's the same as the black one. If the black one fit you, that will.
Oh, but I mean, I must get the effect. Mind you, with the black one, I could wear me pink blouse. I couldn't wear it with this. I mean, pink and green don't go together, do they? Of course, black is better for slimming, but, well, I think green would make a nice change. I've never had green.
Well, madam, you can take that miserable look off your chops and replace it with a dirty big grin.
Why?
Well, first the bad news. You'll have to cook by yourself this lunchtime because I've got one or two things to do.
And the good news? I presume from your smirk there is some.
Who gave you so much lip?
You did.
Oh, I shall have to smack your legs for you, I will. Do you know who that was on the phone? Your ex's wife.
Mrs. Thornley?
It would seem that you're Roy, or is it her Roy, or is it Mrs. Thornley's Roy? Anyway, wandering boy Roy has moved in with Sylvia. So Mrs. T has got enough evidence for her divorce without citing you. So you have been dropped from the picture.
I'm not a correspondent.
No.
Marvellous.
Yeah, isn't it?
I told you I should tell me Mum and Dad.
Well, just once, it so happens you were
I'll
right.
jump over the moon. Still,
Now what's wrong?
I'm going to look a right fool in front of my friends, aren't I?
Oh.
I mean, what am I going to tell them? They think I'm being branded as a scarlet woman.
Oh, you'll think up some wildly dramatic story with yourself in the leading role, as you always do. In the meantime, I've got other problems to cope with.
Oh, after this I could take anything in my stride.
Including a new boss.
Why, where are you going?
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, you crate egg. It seems that Sylvia and Roy are thinking of selling off and going somewhere more congenial. You know, loving a warm climate.
Go Timbuktu for all I care.
I don't care where they go. It's who comes that worries me.
If I'd have known that you'd already got a nurse.
There's plenty of room for you too, love. Give us another chocolate, darling, will you? Hey, where'd you get them from?
Cabin.
Did you pay for them?
Ah, heck, Fairclough.
What?
Nothing. Only if you think that I'm going to spoon that into you, you've got another thing coming.
Listen, I shall be going to the shops later on. Is there out special you want for your tea?
For me tea?
Welcome to the staff, lovey.
Oh. Has the doctor been? What did he say?
He said it'll be all right so long as I don't do out.
Oh.
Yeah, and if I don't obey his orders, hospital job.
As bad as that?
Yeah, but I'll be okay with you three looking after me, won't I, eh? Bangers and mash.
Eh?
Ginger here wants to know what I want for me tea. Bangers and mash followed by a custard tart. You'll find some money in the top drawer there.
Right.
It's a lovely drop of soup, this, darling. Thank you very much indeed. Elsie, love, you mind putting the telly on? There might be a bit of sport on.
Eh?
Telly.
Oh.
Len, is there anything else I could do for you?
Well, not really, love, but on the way back, can you just slip a couple of brown ales in your handbag?
Are you sure Doctor said you could sup?
He said I could do anything, love. So long as I don't exert myself.
Oh, thanks, Elsa.
Families can't live with them, can't live without them, as Mike discovers when he has an important decision to make. Next on Granada Plus.
Damn. Where do you keep salt?
Under the sink.
What?
Under the sink and hurry up, I'm hungry.
I am hurrying. Don't do it out.
Well, then how's it going?
Look, let dogs eat rabbit, eh?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said I'd call in at dinner time, that's all.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Len tell you?
Look, there's not enough for 3 if that's the general idea.
Oh, no, I just thought I'd call in and cheer him up, that's all. He must be lonely all by himself, poor little soul.
All by himself? He's been like flaming Lenin's tomb all morning, folk filing past us, eat corpse.
You know, them potatoes don't look done to me.
Right, so mash 'em, maybe he won't notice.
What, in my best coat?
Your best coat, is it? Gravy.
You know, that's very bad for you, done thick like that. Have you got something burning?
Oh, flaming Dora, custard. Oh, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's scraping burnt custard off the bottom of a pan.
Oh, it's just not your day, is it?
Have you said that to me?
Poor soul, he must be hungry.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm taking this up to him. After all, you wouldn't want him to see you looking like that now, would you? Ta-ra. All right, love. I'm coming, don't you worry.
Hey, was that chop your idea?
Well, I told her that you liked him.
Oh, that's better.
Len, what exactly did the doctor say?
Oh, just take it easy, that's all.
Because of your blood pressure?
It's not very high. At least that's what he said.
And your back hurts?
Only when I laugh.
And what about your headaches?
Oh, they come and go.
I think you're best off in bed, kid.
Yeah. I better learn to stay put, hadn't I? What the hell's that?
Florence Nightingale, who else?
Oh, well, I suppose she's doing her best.
Silly girl. I hope she thinks it's worth it.
What are we going to do?
Oh, that's better. Oh, it's been a bitch of a day.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it has, I'm telling you. Hey, who bought you all those?
Maybe she thought I could do with a selection.
How many women have you got running around after you?
Well, you can't have too many, can you?
I'll tell you something. I think you've got it made.
Who's arguing?
Do you know my ankles have been swelling all day? I've had such a... The door was open, so... Oh, still hard at it.
That's right.
Well, I'm just popping up.
Well, you know where it is.
Oh, yeah, love. Blindfold. You! Len! I'm on my way up. Are you decent? Hey, was that your own pastry or some of that frozen stuff?
My own, love. And my dab hand with pastry. Short crust, long crust, you name it. You weren't complaining, were you?
Oh, no, not so's you dear.
You know, I've not seen this side of him before. The martyred, dog-eared side. I'm not sure that I like it.
Well, you put him up there.
And I've been flaming suffering for it ever since.
Look, seriously, if you do want some time off, I'll come and sit in for it if you like. Say, maybe, a night sitting.
Thanks. But as you quite rightly said, it was me that put him there, so reaching for him, fetching for him, carrying for him is all part of me penance. And I couldn't possibly ask you to do that, now could I?
Well, I have done it before, you know.
Which makes it my turn.
All right. I'll pop in and bring him some grapes later.
I'll peel them for him if I'm not too pushed.
Hey, is it right that you gave up all that work in Torquay just to look after him?
That's right. Now, how's that for devotion to duty?
I find that very touching.
Well, you were lucky I didn't smash that tankard on his head.
Rita.
Well...
Now, were this Duncan before or after you lobbed his wife fronts through the window?
Before. But the best is yet to come. Here we are. Remainder at housekeeping. What you having, girls? The usual?
Doubles?
But of course. You don't approve, do you?
Oh, did I say so?
You think I'm being childish, petulant and vindictive in that order, right?
Possibly.
I suppose you'd have given him one of your doleful looks and done nought.
I wouldn't have got myself in that situation in the first place.
But of course.
But if I had,
Yeah.
I'd have done exactly what you did.
What? Do you know for that I'd a good mind to say you can come in late tomorrow and I'll do papers?
Oh, can I?
No, but it would touch and go for a minute there. Girls, to Len Ferkler. God bless his little cotton wife fronts.
Hello, love.
Yes, dear.
Could I have 2 of you pies, please? Steak and kidney, if you've got them.
Certainly, dear.
Are you having a drink with me?
Oh, thanks all the same, but I just popped in to get pies for Ernest and me.
Well, now, Ernest wouldn't mind you having a drink, would he?
Oh, no, it's not that, Elsie. It's the time factor. I've rushed over from the hospital, you see, and in 10 minutes I'll have to rush back. The shift's rather awkward when it comes to preparing meals.
Your pies, dear.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Walker.
You're still sticking to the job, then, in spite of Ernest working. I'd have thought you'd have gone back to being a lady of leisure.
Oh, of course I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I doubt I'd like being a lady of leisure.
Oh, I would. Give me half a chance. I wouldn't be working at Sylvia's Flaming Separate, getting corns on top of corns.
I think that Emily looks on her work at the hospital more as a vocation.
Oh, I see. The lady with the lamp.
It's more like the lady with the sweeping brush. No, I wouldn't call it a vocation, Mrs. Walker, but I do like being useful. But Ernest will begin to wonder what on earth's happened to me. Bye.
Bye. Has she been happier than us, do you suppose, Mrs. Walker?
Andy?
Emily, leading a fairly uncomplicated life. She's still full of girlish enthusiasm, which is more than I am.
Oh, well, I think she's had her problems like the rest of us. It is what is known as the human condition.
I must be very human, then.
You are, dear.
Here he is, Weatherfield's invalid. My word, walking without a stick and all.
Give us a pint and don't push your luck.
I hear you've taken up a new profession. Taking in washing, I hear.
What are you on about?
You were seen taking in that washing that Rita flew out of your
All
window.
right, go on, have a giggle. You're not the only one, you know, but I don't think it's that funny you've got to go on and on about it.
Well, I think it's who, don't you, Albert?
What's that?
Rita flung a pint of ale over Len's head.
Tippling good ale down drain, weren't it?
There's nobody got a good word for me.
No.